Why did you send nudes out? Everybody saw it. All the boys saw it. Why did you do that? Like,
I'm a renal boy. 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 I'm a renal boy.
Major keys on the boss. Don't Griselda go off. Left from the loft and went.
welcome back to my channel. If you don't know already, my name is Michaela, period. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. So y'all, we finna get right into the story time. This is gonna be like my little like story time and slay. I'm just reinstalling one of my wigs and I feel like I should tell this story. Before y'all tune in, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like and comment, and let's get into it, period. Okay guys, so to start off, I want to say that I'm not saying nobody names because I'm not giving nobody no clout. So this is about the time when my whole middle school thought that I sent out nudes. So weird to say. Let's start off. So one day, on a Thursday, it was a Thursday. Don't ask me why I remember that it was a Thursday, but it was a Thursday. And I feel like I want to put this shit on my finger. It was a Thursday, and I left school early because I had a dentist appointment, right? So I probably left around like, before, I know it was before lunchtime, and our lunchtime was around like 11, 12. We was in 8th grade at the time. Yeah, we was in 8th grade at the time. So yeah, so I left early because I had a dentist appointment for my braces. That's when I had braces on. And, you know, whatever, do what it do. I went to my appointment, came home, was chilling for a little bit. And I was waiting for my friends to get out of school. So, probably like a little after school let out, I wanna say like a couple hours. Like, you know, it takes time for people to get home and stuff like that. Niggas had to catch the SEPTA and shit like that. So a little bit after that, I guess everybody got settled down and stuff like that. I get a call from my friends, right? I get a phone call from all my friends, and mind you, like at this time I was in a friend group. Like I had a friend group, and it was 7 of us, and I get a group joint, like a group call, and it's all of them on there. So I'm like, what the fuck is going, like why the fuck am I getting a call from everybody? So basically this is, so basically they talking about some, why did you send nudes out? Everybody saw it. All the boys saw it. Why did you do that? Like, basically, like, low-key calling me a hoe and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? I'm like, who sent nudes out? Because it was not me. Like, what are you saying to me right now? And I kept saying, like, it's not me. It was not me. Like, y'all got the wrong bitch. For real. Like, I'm like, no, what are y'all talking about? Like, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. And of course, this happened at lunchtime, so everybody and their mom be out and shit like that. Well, since we was 8th graders, it was the 8th and the 7th graders. Like, one had lunch, one had recess. So they saying that they found out at lunch from one of the boys, and I'm like, I didn't do it. Like, I kept saying, like, it wasn't me, and them bitches wasn't believing me, and it was getting on my nerves. Like, and then I was just like, it was just making me so upset because it wasn't me and nobody was believing me. That shit, yo, oh my god, hold on, that shit making me the fuck hot. So yeah, like, I'm trying to you know, like, tell them, like, yo, it wasn't me. Like, y'all got the wrong bitch. Like, for real, I'm dead ass. And you would think, like, we're girls. We all spent the night over each other's houses before, you know. Everybody know what everybody boobs look like and stuff. So, it was a picture of somebody's boobs, right? And they thought it was mine. And everybody know what everybody's boobs look like. So, I'm like, and mind you, in our middle school, we couldn't have our phones out. So, everybody just talking and nobody seen the picture. So I'm really like, yo, why are y'all believing this? Like, for one, y'all didn't even see the picture, and y'all know I'm not like that. Like, I'm like how I am now. Like, I was mad chill, like, really didn't get into much stuff unless, you know, another person had a problem with me. So I'm like, yo, like, it was really making me upset, because mind you, I'm the seventh girl, so 2 out of 6 girls was my best friends. So I'm like, yo, why are y'all really believing this and like not sticking up for me at all, and not like wait until y'all see the picture at least? Like, damn. So yeah, that shit was making me upset. So I started crying on the phone, because mind you, it's 6 girls coming at me about how that's nasty and that's whole shit. So I'm like, what the boom, I guess we like get off the phone. Hold on, y'all, I gotta be concentrated. So we get off the phone, I guess, for the rest of the night, and nobody's talking to me. Like, nobody's texting me, nothing. Yeah, I can't remember too much of the rest of the night, like the rest of that Thursday night. So come Friday morning, you know, getting ready for school, I get dropped off at school and had to wait in the cafeteria until 7:45. And you know, in the morning we link up and shit like that. We link up at the in the cafeteria. We all sit together. So, you know, I go over there like it's regular, and nobody's talking to me. I'm like, for real? Like, okay, that's mad weird. Like, what? So yep, nobody's talking to me. It's just dumb weird. So around like in the morning before, you know, school start, we could be on our phones and stuff like that. So I was just in my phone, whatever. Everybody was on a weird shit. Mind you, it's 6 girls against 1. Like, y'all weird as fuck. So everybody's on a weird shit. Like, whatever. Of course I was sad, because like, y'all really believe that shit, and like 2 of y'all supposed to be my best friends, like, and y'all not talking to me over something that y'all didn't even see. Like, y'all didn't even see the fucking nude yet. Like, how do y'all know for sure that it's me? I guess one of the boys said it was me, but like, y'all didn't even see the freaking nude yet. Like, that's my thing. Like, how? Whatever. So, you know, the day goes by. I got classes with some of them. Nobody's talking to me. And I was just so sad that day. And one of my, I think it was like my algebra class or math class, whatever the fuck I was learning, I like asked to use the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom and I was crying and stuff, because like, imagine like people saying that you did something you really didn't, and you cannot prove it. Like, it was no way for me to prove it right there. So I was crying. And then I had a math class with one girl. She wasn't like part of the group, but she was still like, you know, friends with everybody and stuff like that. And then she's like, you crying because your friend's not talking to you? And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, what you mean? Am I crying? Because, yes, that's why I'm crying. Like, I'm dumb sad. Nobody's talking to me. Everybody's looking at me like, oh, there goes the whore. Y'all know that TikTok? There goes the whore. Hello, whore. Like, yeah, that's how everybody was looking at me. Like, of course I'm gonna cry. So that passed by, and then we hit lunchtime. The time of the day that I dreaded the most. We hit lunchtime. You know, usually I sit with everybody, so that's what I did. Like, I'm not about to sit by myself, because then I would really look like a fucking weirdo. So that's what I did. I sat with them. Nobody talked to me. Nobody said a word to me. It was like I wasn't even sitting there. And like, that shit made me cry all motherfucking night. Like,
Because that right there made him cry all motherfucking night.
How do you do that to somebody? Like, how do you know niceness in your heart just be like, all right, we don't gotta not talk to her? But no, mind you, these are my bitches. Like, these were my bitches. Like, these were, like, you knew that was the friend group. And it's like, all of them stopped talking to me because they thought I sent a nude out? How fucking mean. So I guess we went to recess, right? And I wasn't with them, you know, like, was just on my dolo. Like, I'm not about to be sitting in your face and bitches ain't talking to me. So guess who walks up to me and asks me if I'm okay? The girls that were beefing with my friend group. They come up to me and ask me if I'm okay because they know what's going on. They see that my friends aren't talking to me because of the whole rumor. So they come up to me and ask me if I'm okay and if I want to sit with them, I can. Like, being so nice. Like, and mind you, I really didn't have no beef with them. Beef. I said beef. I didn't have no beef with them, honestly. Like, I really didn't have a problem. So yeah, and like, they used to be over my house too, like, because at one point we was all cool, but then like the group separated and stuff like that, you know. Like, I was stuck in the middle, but like, I was still, you know, like, I wasn't being like nasty to them just because like my friends didn't like them or stuff like that, you know. Like, I was still cordial. So yeah, like, they come up to me and they ask me like if I'm okay, because, you know, you can see it all in my face, like, I'm just so distraught and stuff like that. Like, so yeah, so I was like, all right, like, so mind you, it's Friday, so like tomorrow is Saturday, so thank God, that's the only thing that saved me, I feel like. So I'm talking to them, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Like, I don't know how the fucking conversation went, honestly. It was so many years ago, but yeah, basically that's what they asked me. And, you know, I was just so grateful for that. Like, at least y'all see that, you know, like, what's going on with me. And people who I call my friends, a group of girls that I call my friends, and they know everything about me. Like, they was just dogging me like the whole day. It was so weird. Like, it was so weird. So yeah, during the whole time during recess, I was talking to, so you know how you got like middle schools be having people that like watch the whole recess or whatever like that. I was real cool with the person who was doing that, the lady who was like, you know, watching the recess. So I was just talking to her and I told her everything that happened, and, you know, she like, that's weird, you know what I'm saying? And she was black, of course, so it wasn't like I was just telling the ops. And she was black, so it wasn't like I was just telling anybody like what happened, you know. Like, she was down with the get down, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knew that. So even if it looked like I was talking to her, it wasn't nothing crazy. Yeah, so recess passed and stuff like that, thank God. So we go back to our, you know, homerooms. You know, we finished the rest of the day of classes. You know, I was just trying to get the fuck out of that school. Like, I was just so not with it that day. Like, thank God, like, the way I take home, like, compared to all of them is different. So, like, I don't see nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. I think Friday night. So, Friday, I get home, you know, ain't doing nothing. Ain't talking to nobody, of course. One of my good friends that I'm still friends with to this day, he called me. And, you know, he was just talking to me because I've been friends with him since, like, 3rd grade. So, but he was with the other group of girls who asked me if I was okay earlier. And, but that was still my dog. Like, the fuck? Yeah, so he called me, and every time he called me, you know, we'd be on the phone for hours and stuff like that. We'd be chatting it up, you know, talking about whatever. So he was like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, mind you, I'm telling him that I didn't do it, and he's believing me. Like, I don't need to do none of the extra to, like, make him believe me. Like, he knew what type of person I was, and he knew that I wasn't on that type of time. Like, and it's sad because I had a whole friend group of girls, and not one of them believed me. They all just copied off of each other and all not spoke to me at once. Like, the fuck? So This story is making me mad as I'm telling it, because, like, whatever. Yeah, so he was just talking to me and stuff, and we was talking about it, and I'm telling him, like, no, I did not do that. Like, I don't know what they talking about. Like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yeah, so I was just talking to him and stuff like that after that on Friday night. Nothing else happened. I wasn't talking to them over the weekend or nothing like that. And then, like, I think Sunday night hit. Mind you, I'm dreading school. I don't want to go. But I can't, like, tell my parents that I don't want to go, because then they're going to be like, why? And I'm going to be like, because I thought I sent these to somebody. But no. So Sunday night come, and I think, if I can remember, I think that one of them called me. No, yeah. So mind you, I told you it was two girls that were my best friends in the group. Like, you know, I think they both called me or something like that, and I think they was just like accepting that I did what I did. And was just like, it's okay, whatever. Like, we're gonna talk to you. Like, we not mad at you no more and shit like that. I'm like, okay. Like, you know, at the time, it's like, yeah, you want friends and stuff like that. But I was old enough to the point where I was like, whatever. I'm gonna just say whatever to it for the time being, just because we all still go to the same school, and I don't want to be, I'm gonna be real, like, I don't want to be a loner, and I don't want to be by myself and everybody look at me as a weirdo. So it's like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna accept whatever y'all say and shit like that. But you know, because I knew we was about to graduate in a couple months, because it was 8th grade. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna just hold it out till the end and shit like that, and just hopefully go my separate ways after all of this. So later on, right, I want to say, oh yeah, so okay, so Monday comes, and my two best friends were talking to me, right? The two best friends were talking to me, right? And the three other girls, what they do? Hop on the bandwagon. They started talking to me. I'm like, yo, like, what was the point? Like, I get it. You don't want to be the weirdo who's talking to the girl that sent out nudes or whatever. I don't know. But don't try to talk to me now. Like, that was just so weird to me. Like, don't try to talk to me now, because you see them talking to me, and now you want to talk to me and bust it up like you wasn't just following behind them, not talking to me for the whole entire day, and condemning me on the phone for being a child. Y'all don't even understand. It was just like nothing ever happened, and it was just so weird to me. Like, I just didn't understand it. Like, how could y'all, the thing that I was stuck on, the thing that my 14-year-old self was stuck on, was like, how could y'all just not talk to me? Like, y'all don't know me from a can of paint. Like, how could y'all just not talk to me and like just make me look like a like, y'all made it seem like I really didn't. Y'all didn't even see the picture of the nude. Like, y'all didn't even see the nude to just, y'all, like, y'all had nothing behind y'all to back y'all up on why y'all didn't talk to me. Like, I see if y'all saw the nude and y'all saw that it was my, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's her. So no, now we're not going to talk to her. Like, I will understand it more. But for you to just not talk to me based off of something that a little immature boy said, that's mad weird. Like, I know I'm not crazy, and I'm very reasonable. Like, I'm very reasonable. But that's just mad weird. Like, how you gonna do that to your best friend or your very close friend that you do everything with? Every weekend y'all go out, y'all spend the night over each other's houses, y'all know each other's moms, siblings. Like, how? Oh yeah, so this hair is already straight. I already straightened it before I put it on. I hope like my future daughter or my nieces and my nephews like never have to go through that, because that will really like do something to a child. And mind you, like, I'm technically already like an only child, because I'm the baby of like all my siblings. And when I say baby, I mean baby. Like right now I'm 19, about to be 20, and I think like all my siblings, like the closest one to me is 8 years older than me. So they all pushing 30 or 30, if not already. So I was already like the only child. I was already in my own world, you know. I only had me. I didn't have nobody else to back me up and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just like I want to say it definitely took a toll on me. It definitely made me not want to take part in being a part of a big girlfriend group like ever again, because that was just crazy. Like yeah, and then at that time everybody, because like I said, we was well, my friend group was beefing with the other girls who asked me if I was okay. And at that time everybody was screaming like loyalty, who's loyal to who, and if I fight her you gonna run up or you gonna stand there, stuff like that. But my thing is like, y'all speaking all this loyalty, but look what y'all just did. Like, okay, if that's loyal, then y'all can have that shit, because I don't want that shit. After, woo, bitch, this shit was about to fall. After that situation, I just felt like I was on my own. Like, you know, yeah, I was in a friend group, but it wasn't really nothing crazy like how it was before, because now I know how y'all act. Like, now I know how y'all act when shit get rough. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was honestly crazy to me. Like, that was a crazy ass experience, and it was out of nowhere. Like, that shit was out of no fucking where. Sorry y'all, I gotta focus on my edges real quick. I had to zoom my edges off camera because it was giving me a hard time. Just gonna let this sit. So basically, to end the story off, later I want to say like the next weekend, so the Sunday, you know, then the Monday comes. So that whole week, you know, just was cooling, you know, nothing crazy, nothing too hype. Everything went back to normal, but I was still like on edge, because I still feel like that was weird as fuck, honestly, like coming from them. And that was weird as fuck. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that was weird as fuck for the boy, but it kind of was weird, because like we did hang together, like we all hung together, and like for you to say that that's me. So later on, the weekend comes, and you know, the weekend I always like go outside, and mind you, who I go outside with is with one of the boys who like spreaded the rumor or whatever. So like, I'm a little iffy to go outside, but I do it anyway. I don't know how we got on this topic, but we was at the park, and one of the boys pulled out the nude that everybody was talking about, or that, like, you know, that people thought that was me. So he pulls it out, and y'all, I lied to you not. Why the nude that was supposed to be me, why the John Booze was light skinned? Do I look light skinned, y'all? Because last time I checked, I was brown. So, and this is what I'm talking about. And this is the thing that I was like talking about. Like, y'all believe anything y'all hear, and y'all didn't even see it. Like, that was my whole issue. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Why am I trying to do with this? The freaking picture was light skinned. And they knew. Who knew? Somebody knew exactly who it was, but just ain't say nothing. So I'm like, all this time, y'all knew who it was and nobody said nothing? Honestly, I wasn't even mad at the boy who started the rumor. Like, boys are boys, and he was an annoying boy too, so it was whatever. But it was just like, whoever said like, oh, that's Michaela, what sense did that make? That did not make no sense. Like, basically, that's the end of the story. So, I don't know. The lesson I want to say for that, child, I couldn't even tell you. Because, I don't know. That's the end of the story time on how my whole middle school thought I sent out nudes. No, that wasn't me, boo. That was not me. Y'all had the wrong the entire time. And y'all was wrong for that. Like, y'all was 100% wrong for like my older friend, like my past friend group at the time, like y'all was 100% wrong for just not talking to me just because y'all thought that was me. Like, that's mad weird. Bella, thank y'all for tuning into this story time and slay. Don't forget to subscribe, because if you watching it and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? But y'all, my birthday, I'm so hyped. Oh my god, my birthday, I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can. So today is August 26th, and my birthday is the 12th. Where is it? The 12th period. So that's in like 2 weeks, in like a few days. I will be definitely doing a birthday series, so y'all gonna, I'm not gonna say too much, but you know, the hair, the fits, where I'm going, like, it's, yeah. Stay tuned for that, because your girl turning 20, so it's gonna be lit. I hope y'all like this story time. Like, this was a real life story. This is a real life story, and that shit was fucked up. That shit was really fucked up. Like, to think about it, it was truly fucked up. But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye, babes.
I'm a Rena boy. I'm a Rena boy. I'm a Rena boy.
Major keys on the boss. Don't Griselda go off. Left from the loft and went to Bergdorf. Most of these dudes is really quite soft. 45 special, this is my cloth. About to drop an album, this is my fourth. I don't put sugar in my spaghetti sauce. Drop a freestyle and get these hoes perched. Fire burn.